Morning, YouTube. Going through the watch list this morning to check where stocks are looking. Let's just draw some Fab Fours real quick. Boom. Oops. Just on the 2-minute. This one's relatively narrow here, but it seems to be gapping down. This one's relatively narrow as well. This one's a bit fatter. The point here. This one, what is CBX? I mean, look, 200. That just signifies that this thing has been popping up for a minute. Big. What could that signify? So what that could potentially signify? Big old red bar. Either people were taking profits or people were going short. People were going short, this thing gaps up and goes. People that got in here or lower are now underwater. Their position is losing. Try to get out. Also, this is a location for it to go up anyways. So we'll see. Disney. Decent Fab. JPM. This is nice. This looks okay. We'll talk about the trade timeframes. Good to go. The way it's gapping, good to go. Boom, pull back, good to go on the 15. The daily is where it's problematic. You have the declining 20 coming real soon. And then let's check the 1 hour. 1 hour looks really good to go up though, for real. Boom, drop, break above, 1, 2, 3 bar pullback. Now it's clearing. I could see this going up. I could see this going up. JPM. But we'll see. Because not even a dollar away, the 20 is going to be resistance on the daily. So that's going to be a struggle. Marquet. Also got here. But these time frames aren't as aligned. This has room to move up. This 20 is right here. This 8 is right here. This 200 is right here. There's a lot in the way. S-Flux is in the trap zone as well. Trapped between a lot of support and resistance. On the daily, it's bearish. Bearish, boom, drop. The fact that this was a pretty deep pullback, and this wasn't able to get a or low, low, this might be a bit concerning, but the MAs are catching up. It could either bust or drop here, trigger a daily VSS, pullback color change. But the 1 hour, Bear color. Let's take a look at Square. Square gap it down. There's room to move down, 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 down. This whole number 54 might be a little struggle. Yeah. Where's price opening? Wait, yeah, this is gonna drop, huh? Pretty fat drop. AXP. Which one was the one that was all line? The CVX? CVX. It's clear, clear skies to go up. We'll check all stocks in 8 minutes. Be back, y'all. Boom! Mercado is open. Ooh, this looks good. Hold up. Boom, drop, go back at the 20. Room to drop, room to drop, up to 200. Ooh, this looks good. I get an elephant bar. I am going in. This resistance, so I probably want to clear it above before I enter long. Oh, BX was the one we wanted long as well. That okay. Disney, oh that's violence. That's violence. That's violence. Oh, this looks good on the 1 hour. Boom, pull back, pull back, pull back triggers. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. On the 1 hour, 69 minus 21. That's the two lauder. Lauder at 1 hour VBS. Pull back color change. Missed that though. This is going the opposite way than I thought. JPM, Merc, Merc, anything in the way? Anything in the way? Good to go, good to go. Clearing this. This Loki looks pretty good to go, to be honest. That honestly looks good to go long. Yeah. The 1 hour is trending really nice. And there's holding the 8, 1 bar pullback, 2, 3. So on the 1 hour, the trade triggered at 70 right here. So you could have got 2 lots here with the stop here, or was it here? Somewhere like that. This does have room to drop, but it is does have room to drop. Yeah, this, looks, this did look. Triggers. 1 hour room to move. Ah, elephant bar. 45 minus 20. That could have been 4 lots right there. Oh, this takes how I'm adding long. Or should I not? Resistance, resistance. Not too probable. Right, not too probable. Oh, okay, okay. This triggers pullback color change. I could go long on that. What is this? 87, 13 plus. There's a 4 lotter at 11. 4 lotter at 11. Give it triggers. It's fine. Hold the support. Come on. Is that violence? Okay, that might be violence. That might be violence. Combine these two. That's pretty violent. That's pretty violent. Ooh. It happened. It happened. It happened. Oh shoot! It happened without us. Tail bar. Boom. Stop here. It already got 1 to 1. This is off the 20. This does have room to move to this 200, this 200, which is like $2, $3 away. 88. I could add on this hidden color change. I'll go 2 lots there. Probably go 1 more. Change. Event stop here at 105.92. 32-cent stop. 3 lots. Hidden color change. So we did miss the initial, which should have been here. We were eyeing it out, but 200 or 20. Boom. But how far can I expect this to? Oh, ideally this goes to 107.22 first, the 107 whole number, so we could take the profits. I'm now at 92. This might pull back and drop. On dual tails on that and pop up. This might pull back and color change on the 20, the rising 20. It's technically got one push already. Here, if you entered there, I would count this as one. Still need 2 and 3, so really I'm looking for 2 pushes here because my entry's a bit late. Initial entry here, look for 3, so 1, 2, 3. So yeah, probably looking for 107. 107 up here to take some profits. Ooh, pullback color change. Look at that. Pullback color change. Below has room to move. Below all resistance. Below all resistance. Dual tails on the 5-minute. That looks pretty good actually. Dual tails. How much is that? That looks pretty good. There was an earlier entry here. I could try an entry here with an alt stop. Very tight stop. That would already got 1-to-1 to be honest. Here. Yeah, this already got 1-to-1. You could move to break even. That's nice. That's nice. So now I know that this got bearish momentum. I'll probably look for shorts on BABA. Did miss this. Beautiful dual tails. Waiting for maybe 70 cents on. There's our second push right there. 1, 2. Looking for 107 for the first take profit, which would be third push territory. Wait, 1, 2, and into this area right here. And then I gotta see how it reacts to this 15-minute 20 because that will be the first struggle. This is $100 stock. I didn't even get 50 cents yet, so like, come on now. Get that third push. Even if I miss this tail bar takeout, I think I probably could have tried this elephant right here. 2 here, stop here. With the add on the hidden color change. And we're waiting for 3 pushes. 1, 2, 107. I feel like that's a good spot. But I mean, if it wants to pull back now, I'll probably pull out. I'll probably break even right now. Lock in the break even because if it pulls back, it's going to pull back to the 20. And then I'll just have to look to re-enter. You got the old pivot high here. So this thing gotta go, or I'm cutting it. This thing gave me 60 cents at the top. 60 cents, I was up almost 200 bucks. So why would I let this drop 200 bucks and go 100 bucks against me? Come on, that ain't 3 pushes, bro. 1, 2, one more. Bar by bar. Yeah. I'll probably lock in bar by bar, so break even. Because I just feel that if this drops right now, it's gonna pull back. Baba. Potential first color change, or first pullback color change. This better be the pause whale. Where is the 8? Will the 8 save us? Maybe not. Damn, big old green bar wiped out. 15-minute tail right here. The 1 hour does look very bullish though. Just saying, man. You know. AXP, was this the one that looked good to go long? Because it looks pretty good to go long. I might actually get an ad here. Boom, boom, boom. Yo, what the heck? Nah. Y'all see that? That slipped me like by 4 cents, bro. Is that an ad on Baba? You could try 3 lots here. Stop event at 95. And we'll be back to see what happens. The reason why I added here, by the way, is, well, I missed this entry. And typically, I find an ad on the first color change. You don't get the first color change until here. So my first entry is basically the first color change, which would have been an ad if I entered here. So we'll see how this goes. Looks good on the 15 to drop, good on the 5 to drop, 1 hour as well. Yo, I think I got faked out on AMD. I was debating in my head if I should hold this and get out on the break of the 8 instead. And as you can see, it kind of put in a tail at the 8 and held. But I took an L. But it just triggered the 3-bar pullback head. This is really clean, to be honest. I got faked out. It's probably because I moved my stop too early. I had 1, 2, still waiting on a 3rd push, which didn't come, so I probably should have moved my stop and accepted the full loss. And coming into support, I should have gave it a chance because it did trigger an ad actually. But we'll see. We'll see if it ultimately gets to this 200 like we expected, or if it double dips. Double dips, this 20 catches up and hits on the 20. Apple had a really strong bar off that 200. All time frames aligned to go down, and it's dropping. Ooh, EXP as well. Just back and forth. Ultimately, no follow through. Probably should have shorted here. Stop here. CVX, we were talking about the violence, right? Combine these two. There's your bounce. If you added, if you had finesse with it, you would have added here at the 20. But if not, you wait for the color change. Stop here. You're getting an ad here actually. But this is dropping into the 5-minute 200, and it does have some support on the higher time frame. Disney might just keep trending down. If this comes back and retests this 20, I'll look for a short there. Merck was that elephant. It went like 2 bars, nothing crazy. Kind of retraced the whole thing though, but now it's going again. If it could hold above 50%, maybe this 8 MA could be a good long. Oh, square looks good. Slight gap down, pulls back. Gives you a signal right here. Triggers, stop above here, goes, hitting color change, add 2, 1, and you're in profit taking territory here. Looks really good on the 15, below the MAs on the 1 hour, as well as here. Looks good to drop. But we missed it, so all we could wait for is a pullback. AMD, it's getting messy. It's getting messy on that 8. Could still go though, because the trigger here never stopped out yet. It stops out here. We'll see if it hits that double dip. Yo, looks like Baba is grinding on the 8. I might add some. Oh shoot. How much did I add? 3? I think I meant to add 2. But what's the max loss on that? 100 divided by 6 lots. I could have a 16-cent stop. 77. That's a bit tight. I meant to add 2. But since it is grinding on this 8, at least my stop is still above the 8. So if it does pull back and break, then, well, I'm out on the break of the 8 anyways. Basically, I added on this color change though. Triggered at 55. My ads were at 54, 55. I got a max loss stop of 16 cents. 16 cents on top of 61. 87, 61 is 77. Honestly, whatever hits first, my max loss or the break of the 8. Okay. Well, that was pretty violent. Minus 100 there. Break of the 8. Ooh. Triggered. It triggered on the 8. I mean the 2, but we missed it. Boom. The halfway mark. Off 20. Plus 50. It's in the top 50%. This was what we wanted right here. We missed it though. Beautiful tail bar on the 20. Triggered at the 8 with a tail bar as well, but didn't follow through. Get the double dip to the 20. Add right there. Beautiful follow through. And so you went like 5 lots here. You're already trailing under this big bar. Basically at break even. So that's a free trade. This was a 3 lotter. And this thing just popped up $1. We freaking missed it. Which one looks good? AMD looked the best, man. We missed it. You got a new high already too. Right here. Hit the 107 like how we wanted. This would have stopped us out though. Like no cap. 105.92. Wait, it didn't stop us out. 105.92. Oh, that came really close. But that was beautiful. You see there's some struggle already because of this 15 minutes 200. But honestly, that could have been your profit taking zone already. So that would have been a real quick trade. 2 minutes, 300 bucks. I would want this to pull back to the 54. 54. This probably already broke the 8, to be honest. So that thing is probably irrelevant. Yeah. So I would want this to pull back to the 8 or 20. Didn't trigger yet, didn't trigger yet, didn't trigger yet. I noticed the cleanest ones, they don't trigger under the low until they finally hit the thing. Okay, if this just gets sloppy on the 2, I could take it on the 5. It's a nice bar clearing the 200. Now you get the pullback with the 8 coming down right here. So that's a good look. But couldn't have done anything about it. Okay, I saw it off the 8, and well, I added. This bar is pretty violent. It's huge. It wipes out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like almost 7 of these bars if you don't count this high, which is pretty crazy. It's pretty violent. If this thing turns into a tail bar, I think this thing might pop up actually. This whole big old bar shouldn't be able to get wiped out. If it does, that's pretty crazy. Potential short right here, but you got resistance coming shortly. JPM might have a good long on both the 5 and 8 or 2. What was it called? Square. What is this? 20-cent bar. 4 lots. We could afford 4 lots on that. Or we'll see if we get a tighter one here. It's a good zone to short. I don't know if this is too good to take. Green bar should follow through. But the rising 20 is still there, you know. Disney's pullback as well. 20 may halt. 20 is kind of flat, but it hasn't triggered yet. It'll also be a halt on this side too. Which one were we looking at? Square. Two plus 12, 14-cent bar. This could be a 7 lotter at 98. 7 lots at 98. $12. 7 lots at 98. Oh shoot. I'll go 6 lots instead. Oh, I think I may have entered a bit too early. 54.12. 97. 3 plus 12, 15 times 6. Yeah. We'll keep it at 6 slots. If this triggers under this one, that'll be particularly good for me. Under 85, so that it triggers on both the 2 and the 5. Didn't trigger. Maybe. This one definitely triggered. These two right here. But if it could trigger on the 5, that'll be even better. The market is dropping. Let's see if this thing could get below 86. If it does, that's great for us. Basically this bar, I believe. Yeah. Take out that green as well. Hi, this 54.11. Our stop is 1 cent above at 54.12. Let's see, 85. If we get 85, that triggers the 5-minute. Oh, that just got 85. Yeah, it did. 86, 85. Definitely triggered it now. But like it was kind of quick. Our stop is in a good place above this rising 20, above the event, above this rising 8, above this 200. So if it stops out, it's a valid stop. And now I'm not going to move my stop until I get a new low below this. Otherwise, I'm taking the full loss. Alright, be back for updates. Looks like Baba decided to pop down. So we didn't add at all. Seems like we would have been okay. But anyways, this bar was kind of violent in my opinion. Big drop. AMD, yeah, this thing just fell from that 200. Let's see if Merck held. Nope. Disney did trigger. It did. I think if this trade loses, I'll be done for the day. And I'll go do some homework or something. My first L in my first losing day in a week and a half. A week. I don't like the way this thing triggered. It triggered, it popped down like this, like that. But then it instantly retraced, so it doesn't give me strong confirmation. What would have been better if it just slowly went down like this. The bar's not even red right now, so that's not even good. But the next bar needs to take out 84 now. The 8 is definitely below now, so hopefully we're chilling. American Express seems like the only other one with some momentum. So it was able to hold this and this. Boom. It has yet to pull back. Color change off this rising 20. has room to move to like 162, which is plenty of room to make money. So if this pulls back, maybe what this does is here, rising 20 gets above, pulls back, retest both the prior resistance as support and the old high, or the 20 as well. Wow, this is what it's doing while I'm away. Wow. I could get out on this 20 MA break, but give it some space to retest this 20 or 200, 5-minute 200. And if it ultimately decides to invalidate the trade, then it will take me out at the max loss. It's fine. Not seeing anything clean right now. This MA is getting messy. Don't know what to believe. Just gotta have faith in this guy, bro. Just gotta have faith in this guy. This is the last retest right here. Then ideally what it does, once this 5-minute candle closes, is this. The next bar, I want to see it do this. That'll be perfect. But this 200 or this 2-minute is getting messy. I could call it a day after this loss, or I could trade it up to a $300 loss. See if I could come back. Because my max loss is 300. After this, I'll probably be at a $200 loss. Looks like this is triggering again. $77 minus 57. This is a 4-5 lotter. Let's try that as well. Stop at 77. Alright. Both these trades lose and it's wraps. Ooh, this just stopped out. That's okay. No follow through on that. Bubba event stop at 87.77. If this next one color changes, I'll add one more. That's it. Because right now I have 4 lots risking 21 cents. I could put on like one more for the full 100, but that's if it even goes. So if the color changes, I'll add one. Eight seconds, let's see. Probably want my ad around 57, 56. Let me see some red. Okay, we'll add there. 5 lots. My max loss, 20 cents away, 76. Let's just move it down 1 cent. Like it'll make a difference. Above this red bar basically. So I got 5 lots risking 20 cents each. And we'll be back for updates. Y'all, this is called the comeback trade. Will it go? Or will this be the end of the winning streak? This might be the end of the winning streak. I should have known why. Failed new low. Okay, this is the low. Failed new low. And it's back again there. With the 20 starting to flatten out. Don't look good, man. With the way this bar closed, it's a stop out. We all have to take L's someday. Apple looks good, actually. Oh shoot, what the? What's happening? What in the world is happening? Be back. We got stopped out, y'all. Minus 99 bucks. Let's check. AMD messy. AXP is going. Baba messy. CVX could potentially trigger short. Disney messy. JPM messy. Merck messy. S-Bucks could trigger, but 200's right there. So what did we want? Merck? No. It was CVX and Apple, right? CVX, AXP, and Apple. CVX, AXP, and Apple. Yo, this is good on Apple. Good on Apple. Where did this reverse from? The whole number? Boom, boom. If this stays clean below, I'll give it a try. If it doesn't, I'm done for the day with $300 loss. We'll see though. This is a 3-lotter at 62. Hopefully I get an even smaller bar, tight on that 20. If this doesn't materialize, we are not taking a trade anymore. It's either gonna be CVX, Apple, or AXP. This looks good too, actually. Actually, I don't know. 200 is pretty dang close there. Here as well. Rising 20. See if it triggers. I mean, hopefully that's the bar we get then. If this thing closes above, I'm not taking this. The only way I'm taking this if this bar becomes red. If it doesn't, it's sloppy. AXP, man, what the heck? Is this even it's grinding on the 8? This thing's pretty far. I don't know if we could get an ad on that. It's grinding. AXP dropped back to the Fat 4 tail. Boom. What is that? Boom, igniting, breaking the 20, coming back, testing it, putting in a tail, triggering. Rest is history. You don't really get any pullbacks. It's kind of grinding, so it's kind of hard to add. This is trading above the 20, has hella room to move. 162, that's like $2 away. That's money making space. This already cleared this pivot, has a lot of room to move. And Apple, if it doesn't close red, we are not taking it. It's getting sloppy. Yeah, we're not taking this. We're gonna eliminate Apple out of that list because now it's become improbable. CVX. Could potentially trigger. Is that off the 8? That's messy. That's messy on the 8 though. This is one of the messy ones on the 8, but it did trigger. Triggers at 18, 19, and this one got 17, so it triggered, but these are the ones where I say that it starts trading on the MA, not below it. But if it could come back down, I'll take the next entry after that. AMD seems to be igniting now. Get an RBI. RBIs, do RBIs typically go for us? Could enter now with like 5 lots. Stop at 76. Want to try it? It's into this 200, but that's enough for us to get break even. My stop's at 77. As soon as this gets 20 cents, 0717, as soon as it gets to 20, I'm gonna break even. Because it's coming into this. $97 minus 77. I need 20 cents, man. $17. It didn't get 17. I need it at least at 20. At 20, if I get 20, I'll lock in break even. Could probably reduce risk in half though. Trail below this bar. Which will be a 50 buck loser. And then I'll move it to 97 as soon as it gets 20. But it hasn't gotten 20 yet. This is moving my stops based on R's instead of pushes. But the way I'm doing it is because I enter here, into this flat 200, I have 1 R. So it needs to get there before I move to break even. 1 to 1, I move my stop to break even. Okay, that didn't look too good. This is a 2 lotter. 2 lotter at 20. Two lotter at 90, I mean. Off the rising 8. I needed an entry at 90. This thing already triggered. Frick. This one's probably the one that's gonna go. Pulled back, got the support. Frick. Missed it. It already got 1-to-1, I think. 93, 94 minus 75. Wait. I did the math wrong, bro. Bruh. I could have still afforded that. 90 to 75 is only 15 cents. That would have been 3 lots. Bruh. I did the math wrong. This thing already got 1-to-1. Missed the entry, bro. This is gonna get exhausting pretty soon. That's, what was it, CVX? Oh, dang. You know what? This triggered enough so that you made money. Boom. Got the new low. Should have locked in the new low. And also the whole number is there, 166. Didn't have to take profit, but the 200 was troublesome. 200 was troublesome. 8MA was troublesome. Missed a really good trade right there. Dang. Gang, I think we are calling it a day. The win streak is over. We had the comeback trade, but in our grasp, but I miscalculated, bro. This 93 minus 76. My dumbass thought from 75 to 90 was 25 cents, but that I could actually put 3 lots on that at 94. 94, this thing popped up to, I think this could get to the whole number easily. So that would have already put us back up at 300, wiping out like our losses for the day. And I figured that these RBI moves are not the move for me. they don't work for me, bro. Here, boom, like bro. Here, you enter here. Unless you move the stop really quick so that you're break even. But I didn't have that finesse. I moved it so I could minimize the loss, but not to break even right away. I guess I need more time with it, but if I were to trade these RBI moves, they'd be on the higher time frame. So I just think these get stopped out too easily. Way too easily. You know what, guys? If this triggers right now off 107.25 off this 200, I will take a $50 risk trade. But anyways, the one that we just missed was this. It was perfect, rising 8. So the RBI failed. Would have failed here too. But this caught, and I freaking miscalculated. So I'm like, okay, I'll just pass on it, because I was gonna put 2 lots or something. But then thing popped up like 77. Our entry would have been like 97. That's 77 cents. One more. We'll see if this one triggers over the top. We could try. Maybe one more bar. 45. Entry would be at 46. Stop at 32. This would be a 3-lotter at 46. 3-lotter at 46. Or it gets a bit more closer, one more bar down to this 8 ideally. But if it triggers over 46, I might just take it. 1 lot or 3 lots at 46. Since it did show me that it was respecting the 8 already in the last pullback or drift, if you want to call it that. $46, $46. Or I would like to see this tap that 8. Okay. And just chill there. Don't drop any further. Just chill there, bro. I'll take this if it turns. Oh shoot, it's dropping. Getting sloppy. It's getting sloppy. You see why I wanted it to hold above there? Because if it held above there, that means it would bounce off this 200. But if it breaks back below and closes below, we would have to trade back into the 200, which is going to be resistance. This 8 could come up and trigger a trade maybe. But it kind of got sloppy. 30 cents. I can only afford 1 lot on this now. That is a tail though. I could only afford 1 lot at 41. Unless I use the alternate stop of the next bar, which will probably be pretty tight. You know what, this is actually pretty clean if it closes. A tail on the 8 and this 200. Needs to go up a bit further, man. $40 minus 22. I'll put 2 lots on this actually. At 40. 40, right? 41. triggers, I'll put it at 41. 2 lots at 41. Oh shoot, I entered early. I'll just put my max loss. 36 minus 25. 11. Entered a bit early, but it did trigger. Last trade for the day. Pullback, color change, rising 8. Well, I do want to see it be consistent, you know, because it respected the 8 here. So if it respects the 8 here, then I know which MA to use. Max stop at 107.11 because I have 50 cents left. 36 minus 11, 25 cents. Yeah. So this stops out, then it makes sense. It should be at 9, but I can't afford 9. So I have to cut it short 2 cents. This is the thing I'm talking about where it's getting sloppy. See this one? Never even poked below. This is clean. Now if this one just starts trading small and going sideways, that'll be my downfall. And also this 8 could potentially pull up. It could still potentially drop and retest this 8. But hopefully this 200 holds for us. Yeah, hopefully this bar closes up. We'll be good. Our stop is low enough to be valid. If it actually takes us out, then that's valid. So we'll be back for updates. Guys, I'm actually contemplating what I should do. My stop is in the middle of nowhere. Should I just get out? Or should I just let it take me out? Like, bro, look at this. So this triggered here. My stop should be here. Yeah, makes sense. But this 20 is coming up and my stop is above it. This thing can easily drop and take me out. Also, the 15 minute, look at it. The 20 hasn't gotten above, or the 8. This thing could still easily dip down and take me out. Obviously, I don't want that for myself. Like, bro, this thing needs to close back above, please. Alright, you know what? I'll just hold my stop at max loss. If it takes it out, I'm out. Down 4 Rs for the day. If this goes, then we're good. And it was just unfortunate that we missed this, because this would have put us back at like minus 1 R. Let's see if we get lucky. If it triggers over 41 or 61, if it takes this out, then potentially lucky. But this 20 is still below, could easily dip down. If this 8 MA causes a problem, alright, we'll be back. Best case scenario. Best case scenario goes like this. Boom, boom, 20. My stop is below, so I'm safe. But you never know. You never know. It's getting messy on that 8 MA. See, it's getting messy on that 8. So price needs to get above this. But whatever. accept the full loss. Y'all, we were able to just make or not make new highs, but poke above. What do y'all think? Can this keep going? Could I lock in break even yet? If you look at this AMA, it's already above my break even. Got a solid bar here that probably shouldn't be able to get wiped out. And in the next minute, this 20 will probably get above. If I get a real close above this, then I'll probably, you know, be like, yeah, or something like that. A real close above, then I'll for sure move my stop. So let's just wait 20 seconds, see what happens. Okay, we move into, forget waiting, look at it. Yeah, so I think what we'll do with this trade is just trail it. I mean, it's only 2 lots. Just trail it for the rest of the day. It's at break even now. So the max we're going to lose today is 350. Update. I don't even know how to trail this because like it isn't even extended, and I don't even know if it's respecting the 8 really, because this I wouldn't really call it respecting the 8. That's messy. But I can say it is trading above the 8 right now though. And this most definitely has not even gotten close to the 20 on the 5-minute. So I think the 5-minute 8, trailing the 5-minute 8 is good. Unless it gets super extended, then I'll look to work with 2. But man, this just did some work on the 15. Struggled here, drop. It was struggling here, finally closed, drop back down. My entries are here, stop was here. Now it's finally above, so it should get moving. Now that it has free skies to move on the hourly. The only issue on the hourly is this 108, this 200. So you know what? We'll set a take profit there. And then we'll trail the rest. Alright, be back, y'all. So if these bars close above this, I think we may have caught a 8MA grind if the next bar closes and follows through. But still not, I don't know yet because we haven't gotten a retest here. I can't say that that's grinding. Only if this happens on the next bar. But I think I could lock in 107.50 at least. Below the 20. And a bit below this. 8. Be back, yo. The moment of truth is here, gang. We could get a heavy ad on this 8MA and pull the stop real tight. And maybe make it out of the trenches. Is that the move? But that'll cause a really tight stop, which might mean we stop out pretty quick. But if it triggers, I mean, take it, right? 14, 13, 10. This triggers at 02. So let's see. Let's see if the next bar triggers. It looks to be triggering. I might get an ad in 2-3 lots maybe. I want my stop to be like 107.70. So I don't want to add two where my stop is too close. Break even. So if I trigger in 14, 13, 10, this triggers at 7. The moment of truth here, if it prints 7, I'll add maybe 2 or 3 if it prints 7. Let's see. And then I gotta check my average price because I want my average price to be 107.70. Just do the math. Move my stop to 70 minus 36. I could add on $68 of risk. 68 bucks of risk. $68 of risk with an ad at 02. So that's like only 2 lots then. Yeah. If I get a tight ad and move the stop right under the event that I add, then maybe that's a way heavier ad, but I gotta see how the momentum is. But 2 lots for now. Getting ready in the next 30 seconds. If this triggers at 04, I will take it. 2 lots. Two lots at 04. Oh four. Will it print 04? Moment of truth. Moment of truth. 04, no? Oh, here we go. Here we go. There we go. Got 2 lots there. Triggered. I don't know if it's gonna keep going, but it triggered. I might lose my profits now if it doesn't go. Dang, that shit faked me out. 14, 13, 10, 6, 3. Triggers at 4. That hit 6. Average price at 107.70. Stop to break even. Might be my downfall. It might hold that 20, but my stop is pretty tight. Dang. We got played by this low trigger right here. It barely triggered. But it's not a losing trade. It just could have made money though. From where I added here, stop here. I had a new high. I basically am locking in that old high, but with the add, it doesn't get me anything. And now the MAs won't save me because my stop is a bit too tight. Probably will stop out, we'll see. Use the moment of truth. Did we get super lucky? Did we get super lucky here and it just goes up? Or will it take us out and then go up? Or will it take us out and go down? I think it'll take us down. I think it'll take us out and then maybe go down. Maybe to pull back here and test this 208. We'll be super lucky if this is the bottom of this candle and it just goes green. Super lucky. And I hope it is that case. But we probably won't be able to do anything for a couple minutes. So just let this do its thing. Most likely scenario is it'll nick us out. And it could still go up. Be back for updates. If this trades back over 82 and 88, okay, it did. This basically triggered another VBS right here. That's practically what it just did. The pullback color change, stop here. So we just got real lucky, because this thing just was 2 cents off taking us out. And our stop should be 1 cent below at 71. Below the event. This got to 72, this got to 72. This one cleared and it's trading back above the whole number. So our stop should be at 71 on 4 lots. Alright, nice. We got lucky. We'll see if it keeps going. Now we got 4 lots on. So a lot more potential to wipe this out now if it keeps following through. Be back for updates. Update y'all. Still at that old high. Struggling. This is the type of bar that we don't want to see at the new high. But my stop is in a sound place right now. It's under this event. Below the 8, below the 20. And it's a risk-free trade at break even. And we got a lot of money to recover, so I'm expecting 3 bars of follow through here. To this 200. 2 doesn't have anything in the way, 5 doesn't have anything. This 4 does, or 15 doesn't. Only the 1 hour 20, 200. So that's what we'll be, where we'll be looking to take profits. Just letting it flow. Alright. See y'all in the next update. Ideally, it's a profit taking update. I'll probably take 3 lots off there. I'm just going to go away and let this thing work. 3 lots off at around 108. Let me just put one at 109, the whole number, in case it somehow magically busts up. Above. 2 at 108.80 just below this 200, and 1 at 109. Alright, yo. Looks like this is not respecting the 2-minute 8. It's respecting the 20, which is a bit looser in this 8. So hits these profit targets, then we'll look to trail. If I'm being honest, I got the new high profit rule right here. Y'all see that? I could have taken it off there, but I didn't. I'm trying to extend these profits. Bar by bar is out at 18 or 13. Shoot, it's breaking. Will it hold? Hopefully it holds to 8, bro. See, that's the better thing. If it holds to 8, is once it starts holding the 8, it's gonna have to break through the 8 first before it even breaks through the 20. Probably lock some, maybe 10 cents at the minimum below this bar. Big bar, I guess you call it big bar. But I still just want to trail this all the way up to that 200. I don't see any resist. Oh, this is even great for us on the monthly. Broke above, pull back, pull back, pull back. Next month should be a bullish month. If it trades over this, it should be a bullish month. Weekly is trading into some resistance. That declining 8 is at 108.50-ish, which is what it just almost hit. Around there. Let's see. Let's see if it respects that 20 again. Or will it be over? Yeah, that's the bad thing I didn't do here. Didn't lock in the new high. I did get the new high. After what? 1 leg up? 2, 3. I didn't lock in that high. Now I'm paying for it. Because I'm giving back all the profits that I had. It gave me 60 cents, is what I remember. 60 cents on 4 lots, 240. That would have at least cut our losses to like minus 110. But looks like we're ending the day with still a $300 loss. That was only like plus 48 bucks. Probably should have locked in way more. Bar by bar at least. Bar by bar. By bar. By bar. If I did that, I would have locked in two lots at least at this old high. But instead I just gave up, what is that, 35 cents, 70. Could have locked in 70 more bucks right there if I just took 2 off on the new high. So GG's. Wait, that only made 38 bucks. Not even 48. That's not good. It just broke pretty violently after a pretty mature trend. 1, 2, 3, 4. Failed to like barely an old high or a new low. Barely a new high. This red bar violently wipes out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like this chunk of price. So yeah, it's pretty bearish right now. But we are trading. If I do trade, it's into this. Doesn't look good. Might just have to take an L for today. That last trade shoulda wiped out my losses. 70. If I added on this, 10 cents. So I had 4 lots. You know what would have been smart? 4 lots. Right? At break even here. This I enter at 83, stop at 71. Could have put like an extra 5 lots on there, so 9 lots with the stop at 71, risking the $50 I had left, and this would have gone nicely. 1 to 1, 2 to 1, almost 3 to 1. So another 150 bucks on top of the 200 that I had. Could have broke even for the day. But that might be it for the day, guys. I'm inclined to take a short off that violence. Drop, broke structure, broke the 20. Waiting for the declining A to come and catch this. Boom, boom, like that. If I could get that with the small acorn or something, I'll go in with like a $50 risk unit and try it. Trade it down to here. Wow, look at AXP. Like, look, this is what I'm looking to. Something similar like this. Drop, pull back to the 8, catch right there, stop right there, and trade it back to the 20. And I'm sure this was right into the 20 here as well, which could be a struggle. That's what I'm looking for. It's technically triggering now. I don't like that though. I don't like when I get a trade that triggers like that and the stop is just like right there before the MAs. I like it a bit closer to the MA, you know, so that when the candle closes, the MA drops below my stop and I have that protection. It's setting up, y'all. If it trades under 60.59, my stop will be at 73. Minus 59, that's 14 cents. I could put 3 lots on at 59. 3 lots on at 59. But maybe I want one more tiny green bar here. But if it triggers at 59, 3 lots. But yeah, if it stays tiny green like that and the next bar of red takes it out, perfect, perfect, perfect. But it needs to stay small like that, please. Please don't get too big. Chill, 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 chill. That's enough. That's enough. Violence, 20. Catch on the 8 first. 74. Bop, bop, bop. 62. My stop is at what? 72. One more lot. 62. Stop at 74. 74 minus 62 times 4. That's perfect. That's perfect. Stop at 74. This is problematic though because I'm trading into a higher time frame support. But you know how it be. This already triggered. $107.62, stop at 107.74. Oh shit. GG's. Okay then. Got triggered. Barely triggered. Had my stop here. And it stopped out. Let's see if this turns a tail. If it turns a tail, we could try something. How much did I just lose there? 81 minus 57. I could try one lot there. Thing just double dipped on me, bro. Yeah, 2 lots is too heavy. 59, I'll put my stop at 82. I'll just put it above this one. I just anticipated on this tail bar plus. What I could do is get an add right here and move it to the alt stop. have like 40 bucks left. So I could have like a 20-cent stop. Like this looks really good on the 15 or 2, but the problematic area is boom, boom, boom. Is that this low key? I'm trading against the 5-minute, the whole 5-minute uptrend, and this pullback is only less than 50%. All right, I'm gonna get an ad there, 55 plus. Move my stop to 19 cents above this, 55 plus 19, 74 for a max stop. Oh shoot, there it goes. Still trading into a lot of support here. Like this whole thing is an uptrend. Pullback above 50%. But it's looking really good on 2-minute. It's exactly how I wanted it. I mean, this triggered us 1 cent below 60, bro. 59, right? It said 58. Did that trigger? Yes. I took it with a stop above 73. So at 74. Right? After I did that, this thing popped up to 80. Took me out. Put in a beautiful tail. So I had to enter again because I got nicked out of it. It triggered again. So what was my loss? Let me calculate that. So I just lost 49 bucks on the last trade. Ooh, that looks terrible. That looks terrible. That is turning into a tail on the 5-minute. So boom. This is a pullback. Okay, let's get rid of the 8. Things become irrelevant. Boom. Split this in half. This is right off 50%. Never triggered, never triggered, never triggered. Over the top here, if it turns green, that is triggering a 5-minute pullback color change to go long. And it has the support of the 15-minute 208. While I'm over here trying to short. See how that could be problematic? Going against a higher time frame, it's not as easy. The 2-minute can obviously get you an earlier entry, but the follow through though, it's not going to be easy. Uh-oh. Alright, this bar is 67. 67, yeah, I probably should move my stop down. 68. I got one lot at 07.59. The tail bar. And then what happened? I added on the hidden color change because it was a slight little color change here. See it right here? Taken out, added there. -2 average price at 107.55. First, I had my event stop at 82, 107.82. Now I have my max stop at 107.74. Now I move big bar stop at 107.68. This might trigger an ad. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know if I should add yet though. I mean, I should always add to my winners, but I am tight on money now. I think it might be over. The way this is tailing on the 15 and this, I might have to reverse. I might have to reverse right about now. Yo, 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 yo. Shoot, bro. I did not mean to go 3 lots. 68 minus 25 cents. My stop could be below this alt stop. I mean, 3 lots would have probably made me a lot of money if this goes, but that's not the proper way to trade, so I'm not going to do that. Let's see. $64, $65. What did I lose on that? Let me see. Minus 12. We were down 361, right? Yeah, had about 50 cents left. 40 cents. And now we're down. So that trade just lost us. What was it? 61 minus 75. 14 bucks. Stop and reverse was a bit late. I have 25 bucks left. $25 left for the day. So my stop is at 43. Basically on this alternate stop. So this triggered here, 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 triggered. Normally my stop should be here, but I'm gonna use the tighter one, the alternate stop, because that's all I could afford on one lot even. I mean, it just set up beautifully. Y'all saw how I accidentally had 3 lots on? 65, 68. So my average price was 67. On 3 lots with a 25-cent risk, I could only afford 8 cents. 67 minus 8. If that thing popped down to 59, which it didn't, just luckily it didn't. But I had the order there, the stop. I went in manually and stopped in reverse, but then it popped up real quick and got my orders. So I was put 2 extra lots long. One here, and my average price was 67. But the best stop was for me to have it down here. I could not afford that. 67 minus 43, that's 24 cents times 3 lots. I don't have 73 cents to risk. And yeah, I would have got super lucky because this thing didn't drop too much. I wouldn't have got taken out. But that's not even the proper way to trade though, you know? So I gotta practice trading perfectly. If I add right now, could I afford it? Here's the question. My stop would move to 62 below this bar. 62, I would be risking 6 cents on the current lot, so I would have 19 cents. If I get an ad at 81, I could, but otherwise I can't afford an ad, so I'm not going to take an ad. Yeah, this is the moment of truth on this 5-minute. Will it tail out again? See, the first time why I struggled, the 8, barely got over it. But this time if it tails out and the next bar is green, it'll be good to go. Otherwise, it's going to be a 2-bar break for 20. I think I'll just get out on the 2-bar break here. If it trades below 50, 49, I'll just get out because my stop was going to be in the middle here anyways. It's not like below here where this 200 could have potentially saved me. And anyways, it's getting sloppy on the 15 as well. Because if this 8 really held, it would have already followed through. Again, the time of day. It's lunchtime. Alright, we're definitely done for the day. We're taking a 4-hour loss for the day. Our first losing day in a while. But that's fine. We were out on the 2-bar break. Makes sense. Let's see if it takes out 43 here, which we would have stopped out anyways. What were we at? We had 25 bucks left? Yeah. So this was a $19 loss. And we worked it. We worked our max loss to the max. We weren't able to come back, so that's it. I'll update y'all with the last clip if this hits 43 or if we would have got lucky and this would have popped up because our original stop was at 43. Wow. This thing clutched up. All time frames are aligned now. So my stop was here at 43. It didn't quite hit, but I moved it tight. Unfortunately, got out on the 2-bar break. You barely see it, but I moved my stop below this bar at 49. This one just triggered it, stopped out, and is going back up. So in hindsight, this was just a pokey. MAs are getting a bit messy, but it was just a pokey. On the 15, this is a perfect trade to go long on. Right here with the stop here, right above the 200. Again, it was just a pokey below the 8. The 2 was messy, but I could see it potentially going now 20 hook around and catch and go. Daily, good to go. The hourly, of course, still has room to move to that 200 that we wanted it to move to at the beginning of the day, but didn't have the chance to survive through all of that. So, uptrend is still going and valid. Did break the 8, so if you were using that, but here's a whole different trade off the 20. This one, why did it struggle into the hooking 8? This one, why is it fine? The entry is over both MAs, now trading above. Your stop is below. So if this thing just goes, you're good. But if it breaks down for real, it's going to break the MAs and price. But I played myself. Would have got lucky here with if I just sat back and didn't do anything. Because 43 never hit. Only 49. And this just set up again to go. So we'll come back. I'm pretty sure this will follow through nicely on the 15. Just got 3 bars of rest in. Looking really good. So we'll come back and update it, but we took a loss and now we only have $6. There's nothing in the world where we could trade $6. So taking an L for the day. See ya. Oops.